Hello and welcome back for another year of SOS Direct, or QuickieCon as it used to be called. It's been 6 years actually since the first one, and I've gotta say, damn! I started these directs when I was 11, turning 12 by the way, and now I'm 17 and about to be a grown man in several months' time. That is honestly terrifying to think about, but it is what it is. At some point, I'm not going to be needing an adult anymore. Anywho, we've got a lot of games to go over this direct, some from 2024, but that's only because those came out so late into the year that it may as well count into the next, right? Plus, SOS Direct 24 was kind of a disaster and didn't even cover half the promised games, and we was going to include. But that's changing this year because we've got over 14 projects to go through, and that is the most any previous SOS Direct has ever seen. And I know you've been waiting on some of these and just want me to get to it already, so I will. Now then, roll the first trailer.
Hello? You're already there. Splendid. That means you're ready to take on your new job. Yeah. Anyway, this is WarioWare Incorporated, the #1 place for micro games production. It was founded by this man named Wario.
Yeah, Financial Warriors 2 Doom had already been out since the near end of September, but not many knew about it because I fumbled the promo stuff. But yes, this is a single night chapter based on Financial Warriors 2, where you still have to recharge the power, hide in the back room, and look out for Wario, Toad, and other threats. Just remember there's somebody buried under your office. He'll be important for later. Okay, next. Worry not, this Quickie Rep series has been in the works and isn't gonna die as the episode count hits a prime number. We at the Quickie Super team are very excited for this to be fully realized, and the animations I've made, well, I'm sure that was something you never expected for a series like this to be recorded in Roblox. Honestly, this is the first Quickie project I've ever been truly passionate about in the last 2 to 3 years, and trust me, the Metal Games is going to be a great watch. Watch episode 1 if you haven't already. Now, moving on. Quickie Super Collection. It's the brand new definitive Quickie collection, including your typical Quickie/Red Sonic classics, and more games old and new. It's even got Quickie the Comic Hog, and yeah, that's it. If you want to play these old games, then knock yourself out. Okay, next project.
Also, we found some old tape recordings of another location. I think it was from a really old location called Sega's Funhouse, the place that people seem to forget even existed. If I can recall, that place is what started it all. Well, that's what some people say. There were also rumors of another location before that one, but I'm not sure if it ever existed. Some say it did, some say it didn't. The answer is still not yet confirmed, as the supposed original owners are long dead.
Five Nights at Sonic's reimagined Doom. You know, if you were there, you had to wait an excruciatingly 1 year for that, but hey, at least you didn't have to wait 9 years and beyond like the real game, though keep in mind that this is almost nothing like the actual FNAF 3 are. But both games sure as hell have Shadow the Hedgehog, the one who actually burnt down the new Sega Inc. Now, how do I know this? The evidence is pretty clear, that you can see on screen right now, and Sonic clearly didn't account for the fact that the demo's INI file could be edited or even decompiled, so I could see some of the top secrets the game had, though there was nothing on Sega's Funhouse, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Next project. Now, Five Nights at Miku's. It's not even remotely close to being your average FNAF fan game, and here's the kicker, it's got lock-on technology. So if you play these specific FNAF fan games, you'll unlock exclusive customized characters from each game. No other FNAF fan game has ever done this before, and it's actually revolutionary. Many didn't even know this was a possibility with Click Team Fusion. It's really nuts. Plus, it's got Kasane Teto, so what more could you want? Huh, I wonder who's there. Hopefully I wouldn't be drunk up or something. Oh, look at that. Now it's guest game season. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got games from Team Shiranai. I probably butchered that one. Jan YT and BTuber respectively. Now, let's see what they've got.
I'm Luigi, number one.
Y yo llegué a tu casa temblando de miedo y te pedí el perdón que yo nunca concedo. Te confesé que no conseguí reemplazarte y te dejé en Papúa después de besarte. Tus besos eran soles, mis manos puñales, tu sonrisa y la mía te dijeron te quiero y notaron la frase.
May I have your attention, please? Great, that's the right attitude. Now, if you're watching this right now, Slim Shady is still alive, which means there's a new fan game for you to get excited about. The game that was planned for 2 years and just started being worked on. The game with the animatronic rat running for the 2012 presidential election. The game with 17 different clones of Markiplier. Introducing Five Nights at Silly Bees. The game is simple. You fight off the animatronics in the office while we tell jokes to you along the way. Repeat this for 7 nights and win the game. This will be one of the first fan games to feature 2D animated cutscenes similar to The Simpsons movie. Similar to The Simpsons movie. This is how we explain the story to you. We don't want MatPat to start theorizing about a game that has clear and perfectly told lore, do we? The game has several different modes you can play. First, you have Campaign Mode, which includes 6 nights, and also a Custom Night, with added challenges. Zamio wants you to know that we aren't giving you the ending until you beat the Custom Night with all challenges. But don't worry about that, it ain't gonna be that bad. Unless you piss me off, then we're gonna have a problem. Not like the DLC that appears in the game, which are set of bonus nights you can play if you really feel like having a fever dream. Featuring nights such as Mock Night, Radiance Night, Jolly Good Night, and 5 Families of Guy mode featuring Brian Griffin. If you feel like a true mafia boss like me, you might be interested in an education, a Silly Bees education. Featured after the campaign, you can take a program, which is a series of tests and quizzes that make you smarter, such as a Joestar test, which tests you on the JoJo lore and story. A Resident Evil quiz, which tests your ability to recite the plot points and different things from the 8 Resident Evil games. A Silly Bees test, which tests your ability to guess the right answer as we ask you questions about how this game came to be. And finally, a Family Guy quiz, which tests your ability to remember different facts on Family Guy. Now, you could use Google to complete these quizzes. However, if you do, I will find you. And when I do, I will force you to watch Rick and Morty while listening to Adam Sandler. Meanwhile, I force feed you Raisin Bran without raisins with no milk. This game features a villain, as all games should. Now, instead of waiting until the final moment to showcase the villain, they appears all throughout the game, and it's no doubt who is behind all of this. In fact, let me tell you about him now. Please call 911 to claim your very own Silly Bee plushie. I'm sure this situation would constitute an emergency, so they probably won't mind. Thank you for watching this PSA about mommies. And this is Sunny the Mafia Flower, signing off.
And that was guest game season. Now get ready, as you'll be seeing the real new spicy content we've been preparing to showcase in this direct. All the other projects you've been waiting for, they will all come by now. And the first up is... Five Nights at Miku's 2, the sequel that has double the tension and double the theatrics. This game's coming out right now as we speak. Go get the game now. You won't be disappointed, for this is one hell of a sequel. You're trapped in a castle with Rin and the Vocaloids. Yes, that's right, the actual Vocaloids themselves and not just the Utaloids. And once again, it's got lock-on technology where I already explained this. You cannot unlock customized characters through playing all the FNAF fan games and then lose your sanity even trying to complete the lock-on challenge. Oh, in case you thought, yeah, well, this can't be scary. It's a bunch of anime style girls trying to kill me. Okay, play the game yourself, you smartass. Oh, yeah, we're making Final Fantasy Warriors 3 Doom, by the way. And after that, no more FNAF Doom. But that's okay, because we have another Roblox game coming up. Watch this. John, let's fuse!
Ooh, I didn't agree with this. Damn. This fusion was a mistake.
Salsina Starlight, the main game of Halberd Drive, my first true indie project. Salsina Starlight is a beat-em-up platformer starring Salsina, and she'll be on a quest to overthrow the corrupt government and meet some silly people along the way. Because where's the fun living in a world ruled by fascism and dictatorship? Now, since the game is still in such an early stage and the game is getting a bit of a rewrite, I can only show you the framework stage and an incomplete boss. Now, what's Salsina beat up a guy faster than you could blink? Impressed yet? Okay, great, because I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. But we have a racist white boy raccoon and a mentally challenged duck with an ass that itches more than it farts. Okay, that'll be all for this. Follow the Games Itch.io page, and if not, just wait until the Games Itch page drops. Okay, next, and this is the one you've all been waiting for. Stay tuned.
Which you'll regret for the rest of your life.
And that was Peak, also known as Sonic 98.NES. We know a lot of you have come here just for this one. The long-awaited version 2, well, it may as well be considered its own game, an entirely new game at this point, a sort of remake, if you will. But yes, the Sonic.NES that Revi or Raven or whichever name she goes by gave a shout out, and even Sonic XC co-owner Jodo Boy played it and followed me on my own Twitter account because of it. This game is gonna be absolutely insane. With the game's story finally being properly told, new levels and old levels remade, the introduction of Super NES, more scares, and all that extra good stuff. We have high hopes for this game to exceed the original Sonic.NES in not just quality but also performance, and we'll be expecting the release to either be on this month or March, just like Sonic.NES, though this time not rushed, hopefully. And that was SOS Direct 25. We promised a lot of projects to showcase, and we've certainly delivered on that front. Now, what can we expect from the future of Halberd Drive? Before we go over that, I'd like to clear up a few things for those still quite in the dark about it. SOS Inc. had shut down on August 1st, 2024, and on that day, the brand new team Halberd Drive was formed. Halberd Drive will be eventually more centered on more original and serious projects, doing things SOS Inc. has never done before and will not repeat its mistakes. Sasina Starlight will be Halberd Drive's main game, as we've already established, and Sasina will be to Halberd Drive what Sonic is to Sega. Even if Sonic.NES will be retired and the Five Nights at Miko's duology will conclude, there's still plenty to look forward to in the future of Halberd Drive. After all, this is the first full year of it, and we've only just gotten started. Thank you for watching the Direct all the way to the end, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and join the Halberd Drive Discord server in the description below. Sauce out.
Hey everyone, it's Solby. Hope you liked what you saw back there. I'm working hard producing a proper new game after like 2 years. This is gonna be the one. Trust the process. Wait a minute, what the fuck is that sound? Hey, what the hell are you doing? Stop it!
Não estavas à espera, pois não?
Contigo eu não acreditei em ti.